Event Builder Pro has a budgeting tool built in, and here's how to use it. So number one, you're going to see that there's a couple of different categories, including expense categories, revenue, and transactions. Now, under each one of these, it's going to automatically calculate for you at the top. And let's work through this together. So expense categories. For events, a lot of times, like let's say, for example, this is the company kickoff. I need a new category where I need to book a venue. And I want to spend, let's just say $5,000. I'm going to add category. I know that I need food and beverage. If I can spell beverage correctly the first time, we're going to say $4,000. And we're going to say I need to book audio visual, so A/V, and I'm going to spend $10,000. Add category. So now you can see that I've got my categories here, and I can click in and I can change it. And then not only that, I also have planned, and you can see that actual is blank. Well, why is actual blank? It's because this is planned and this is what I've added, but actual is based upon the transactions that you enter, which are down here at the bottom. But we don't have any transactions. So venue is $5,000. Let's say I find a great deal. So I click create new transaction. I'm going to say venue, and it's going to be my local church. And I'm spending $4,500 of the $5,000 on the venue, and I hit add transaction. And so you can see now I've got my transaction here. I can change it at any time. I can also delete it if I need to. But under actual, I've now have $4,500 in my venue category. And then all I need to do is just add new transactions in order to keep building out my budget. So you can see I added new transaction. Now I'm going to say I went to Target and I bought drinks from Target. The amount I spent was $350. And that's food and beverage. I'm going to hit add transaction. I can also manage the date when I purchase it if I need to. It's hidden here by my face on the window. But you'll be able to see it in the Event Builder Pro system. So now you can see, okay, under food and beverage, I've actually spent $350. And then finally under AV category, let's do one just to add that out. So church, if we're going to the church, we're paying for the staff, and then AV is built in. So we'll actually say AV, we'll do staff, and we'll say that we spent $2,000 paying for their staff. That's on AV. Hit add transaction. Okay, so now you can see we've got planned $5,000, $4,000, and $10,000. That's a total of $19,000, which is all the way there at the top. Total planned expenses. Total actual expenses is the $4,500 plus the $350 plus the $2,000 there. That totals to $6,850. Now you can see that the remaining is negative $19,000 here. That's because I have $0 in planned revenue. I haven't added anything in there. So revenue, here's where it's a great way to track if you're selling tickets or if you're selling sponsorships and things like that. So it might be that maybe you just have a total budget. Your company just said, yeah, we've given you a budget of $20,000. Sorry, we've got, this is the spot where we say total budget is $20,000. That's just in real money. So that's the budget amount, and that's actually what they gave me. So add revenue. So I've got 20,000 and 20,000 here. And now you can see I still have $1,000 left to remain in budgeting in my expense categories. And then total actual revenue is 20,000 also, minus the 6,000. And I still have 13,000 left to spend. That's in my actual remaining. Now, one of the things that you could do in planned versus actual, like let's say, for example, you're going to sell tickets instead. So we're going to delete this one. We're going to say ticket sales. I think I'm going to sell $20,000 in tickets, but I've actually only sold $10,000 so far. You can update this as you go, or you can say, okay, well, now we've sold 15,000, and it automatically updates for you. And it can show you how much you have left to sell in ticket sales. And let's say I get sponsors. I get another $10,000 in sponsorships is what I want to. That's my projected. And then my actual is, let's say I've actually only gotten one sponsor. I can hit add revenue, and you can see my goal is 10,000. My actual is 5,000. and the difference is negative. But because of these two together of actual, I've got $20,000 I've actually sold, and it's actually calculating in real time how much I have remaining left to spend. So that's how you use the budgeting tool in the Event Builder Pro system.